Our next speaker is from University Libraries. Please welcome Vanessa Earp.
Good morning, everyone, and as everyone before me has said, welcome to Kent State. My name is Vanessa Earp, and I am in charge of the subject librarians at the university. What we wanted to do this morning in our brief time is just give you some highlights of different services University Libraries has to help you in your journey as graduate students. The first service that we offer are subject librarians. So for every discipline on campus, we actually have librarians who are experts in that field. I work with all of the students in the College of Education, Health, and Human Services, so that is my area. But Liquid Crystals has their own librarian, biology has a librarian, anthropology has their own librarian, so you get the picture. In addition to coming to the library for just quick questions, you can make appointments with that subject librarian where we will sit down with you anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour and help you navigate the databases to make sure you're finding appropriate resources for your papers. We also offer statistical consulting services. So if you are working on a paper and you have a lot of data, maybe you're not sure what to do with it, you can make an appointment with our statistical consulting services and they'll be able to help you analyze your data, but also help you design your survey instruments. If any of you are teaching, we do offer course reserves. If there are articles or maybe a few book chapters that you would like each of your students to read, but you don't want them to have to buy a copy because we all know how expensive those materials can be, we can put those on physical reserve, or we can also digitize those for your students to be able to access. In addition to the course reserves, if you would like your students to come in and get a library tour or to learn a little bit about the library resources, or if you're maybe teaching a writing intensive undergraduate class, you can bring them in and the librarians will meet with them and kind of help you guide them in terms of that assignment. We also have a number of spaces in the building for you to study in. The first floor is basically a large open space. We have a lot of computers, both Mac and PC, that you can use. We have the student multimedia studio on the first floor that also includes 3D printers. On the fourth floor, it's a really nice large open study floor, but we also have the writing commons that is there, and they work with all levels of students, not just undergraduate students. And then the 8th floor is actually the designated quiet study floor. So as you go through the building, you may be surprised that the building's not really very quiet. So we've had to designate specific areas for you to use if you're a student who likes somewhere quiet. Finally, we like to say that we're with you from the very beginning of your journey as a graduate student to the very end. And that is where the electronic theses and dissertations come into play. For those of you who will be doing a thesis or a dissertation, the final step is you file that electronically and you do that through the library. And actually, many of us work on the commencement committee as well. So we see you here at orientation, and then we see you on that second happiest day, which is when you walk across the stage at commencement. We have a table here at the resource fair where we'll have handouts that talk about the subject librarians and some of our other resources. So please stop by and see us. Thank you so much and have a great day.